Hey guys, this is Jim with Expansion Marketing. If you're like me, you're not the kind of guy that just likes to spend hours and hours tinkering with stuff. I don't particularly like to sit there and work on things just for the sake of working on them. I do have curiosity and I do have the interest in playing around with different tools and things, but what I've learned over the years of business is if you spend all of your time accumulating tool after tool after tool, like the shiny object syndrome, you don't wind up actually getting anywhere. And so I'm not the kind of guy that has a whole library of different apps that just plug and play and just buy that app and hope for the best. I actually customize my apps for specific purposes. Case in point, I developed a total cost of ownership app for a business that I used to work with because they were always running into this thing called shiny object syndrome. They were always buying things, and the owner would always think, oh, this is going to be amazing. But they didn't ever calculate what the cost of ownership of that item was. That tool that you implemented, and I'll give you an example. This business actually had a CRM. A CRM was HubSpot. HubSpot worked great. It did everything we needed it to do. And this business owner said, no, 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 I want to go to this different CRM because it integrates books and does other things. And it's not that expensive. But the problem was that, and it was cheap too. Instead of HubSpot costing $600 or $700 a month for the number of users we had, this new CRM would have only cost $200 and we could have unlimited users. So it made perfect sense. The problem was the cost of ownership. It took a long time to get all of our contacts from one CRM to the next. It took a long time to train all of the users to be able to use this tool effectively and efficiently. And even then, we were constantly dealing with bugs and issues and things that didn't work or things that worked very easily in the established HubSpot CRM that didn't work in the new one. So the total cost of ownership of actually transitioning to this new CRM wind up costing tens of thousands of dollars over the course of a year. And it's still, as of the time that I stopped working with this company, it still wasn't working right. So I developed an app using AI that would allow people to understand and find out what is this really going to cost me? What is it going to cost me not only to buy the tool, but how much is it going to cost me to train my staff and to train myself and to train my staff, set it up correctly, get everything all onboarded, and then start running it and then start seeing the benefits? Because in things like an operating system for a computer system or maybe a different type of iPhone. You go from an iPhone to an Android or vice versa, or anything like that. The actual cost of ownership in terms of training and time and implementation can be thousands and sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. So if you're interested in this total cost of ownership app, I actually have it up on my website and you can get it for free. It's a very simple little app that I've created. In fact, I'll put the link under this video and you can watch it. So hopefully this will help you. And if you want similar types of things, if you have similar ideas of, hey, what if we can get an app that can automate this process? It may be a relatively simple process, but maybe that process takes 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And if you can just have it automated and instant, it would end up saving you hours or even hundreds of hours of time over the course of a year. If you like that kind of thing and want something inexpensive that can actually make a big impact on your business, then give me a call or send me an email. I'll have my links down below and let's work together so that we can make your business more efficient. Talk soon.